Hello, and welcome to my EA FC 24 Premier League match simulation between Newcastle and Manchester City. The last two that I uploaded, which were also the first two that I uploaded, were both with in-game commentary, but the game turned it off, so I guess I'm commentating these henceforth. I bulk recorded these for an upcoming video, hopefully not too far away, of simulating the entire season after the New Year break, and seeing who the game thinks will win. But I decided to also release them as full matches on the day of the match themselves. So we've got Newcastle attacking left to right, the home team of course, St James's Park, and Manchester City the visitors, who, let me see, at the time of recording this, which is before today's earlier match, Manchester City are third in the Premier League table. Newcastle are disappointing ninth, considering their great season they had last season. I mean, third is disappointing for City as well, let's be honest, but they do have a game in hand and are only 2 points behind second, and only 5 points behind Liverpool in first. So if City win every game for the rest of the season, I think they win the league. I think, you know, it's still very much in their hands. But they're going to get past a stern test in Newcastle. Don't forget, Newcastle last season qualifying for the Champions League. Very good run for them. They would be hoping to replicate that this season, but it's not been going according to plan so far. Down in ninth, they are 11 points away from a Champions League place, which is quite a big gap to make up. But a win against Manchester City would certainly help in terms of points and in terms of morale and confidence. Oh, but dispossessed coming into the penalty box. Now City are going to try and break away. Alvarez in the middle of the park gives it away, and now Newcastle ping it straight up front to Isaac, who passes it to Gordon. Now Byrne joining the attack down the left, back to Gordon. Oh, missed slide tackle by Walker, very much an error in judgment there. It's got through to Isaac somehow, but dispossessed in the penalty area. And now City going to come away with the ball. Foden attacking down that right wing. Sprinting down that right wing. Oh, and dispossessed, but does win, I believe, a corner. Or maybe a free kick, actually. Maybe dispossessed unfairly. Yeah, it's looking like a free kick, actually. So, dangerous position for City here. Pretty much a corner, let's be honest. But a bit closer and a much more favourable angle, I would say, than a corner. Oh, punched clear by the keeper. Oh, but it only went as far as... oh, Bernardo Silva, who volleys it home. And City take a 1-0 lead. And the travelling City fans waving their flags with pride here. So let's see. Yeah, punched out by the keeper, but he fell over. And it just dropped nicely for Silva to... he didn't smash it home. He hit it with enough power to make sure it went in the net. But he basically just made sure it went in the goal. And... yeah, 1-0 City. Good finish by Silva. Unfortunate for Newcastle, I would say. The keeper did a good job punching the ball, but it went up instead of out and fell to the wrong player. Now Longstaff looking to start something that ends in a Newcastle goal so they don't go into half-time behind. And they earn a corner. Good play by Longstaff there. Took the ball basically from the centre circle. Here's that goal again. Look at that, very nice, very good technique on the finish. Made sure it beat all the players, but nothing more. Didn't try and welly it and sky it or anything. Now Trippier going to take the corner for Newcastle. Floats it in, headed out, but only as far as Longstaff, who earned the corner in the first place. Oh, good long shot from outside the box, but a good save by the Manchester City goalkeeper, Ederson. Now lofted forward towards Foden, but Shah picks up the ball, passes it to Joe Linton, back to Shah. Longstaff, he's been everywhere since the City goal. But at half-time, it is 1-0 to Manchester City, which would at least temporarily elevate them above Aston Villa into second place in the league. Newcastle would stay exactly where they are. If Newcastle can pick up a win, they would jump up to 7th. Again, at least temporarily. Let's see what the second half brings us, shall we? And this time Newcastle kicking off. Now attacking right to left. And Joe Linton on the ball and coming out the blocks fast here are Newcastle, trying to build up an attack straight away. They earn a throw-in down that left side. Gordon earns it from Kyle Walker. Back to Gordon, running down that left wing, looking dangerous on that side. Now back to Longstaff, who I pointed out as being crucial for Newcastle in that first half, at least parts of it. Oh, another long shot and another good save by Edison. Newcastle have had a couple of good long shots from that sort of range, but City are keeping them at bay in terms of like real inside the penalty area goal scoring opportunities. Basically, it's going to take a bit of magic with one of those long shots, isn't it? It's getting a bit spicy in the middle of the park there as well. A couple of advantages played by the referee, but Newcastle do come away with the ball. Nope, never mind. Manchester City on the attack. Haaland sprinting forwards. Plays it inside to Alvarez. Oh, good opportunity, but well dispossessed. But it's back in, I was going to say the hands of Manchester City, but that's not a good phrase for when you're playing football. It's very much not in their hands. It's at the feet of Manchester City once again, with Silva, the goal scorer. Back to Rodri. Alvarez. Silva. Oh, deflected. Oh, but that could have fallen to Haaland, but it got headed clear. And eventually... Oh, we've got a delayed yellow card for Bruno. I guess that was one of the many advantages played. Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, he just clipped Haaland when the ball had already gone, didn't he? Now Gordon coming off. I'm surprised by this. Callum Wilson coming on for Newcastle. Doku coming off for City. And Jack Grealish coming on. But yeah, I'm surprised they're bringing Gordon off. He's been quite influential down that left side for them, I would say. That left side's been quite fruitful for them, I would say. Another foul. This one is getting a little bit choppy, isn't it? Quite a few fouls in the second half. Some have been let go for the advantage rule and returned to for the yellow card later. And a couple have not. Now Trippier. Fire this one into the penalty area. Oh, straight into the hands of Edison. He completely mishit that. And Edison will be grateful. Now, good distribution to Foden on the right there. Now inside to Rodri. Another foul. Walker takes the quick free kick back to Rodri. Silva up to Alvarez. Tries taking on two defenders. No joy there. But Manchester City is still in possession here. Newcastle quite under the cosh here for the team that's at home and behind. Haaland. Oh, I thought that might have been an opportunity to power through, but he turned back and Newcastle come away with the ball. Now Newcastle really have to produce something soon here if they're going to give their fans anything to cheer about and even redeem a point here. But oh, the opportunities still falling to City. I believe, was that Jack Grealish had a good opportunity there? Good save by the keeper. Now John Stones coming on. Oh, Guardiola coming off. Is it Guardiola? It's a V, not a U, but I don't know how to pronounce GV, so I'm just pronouncing it like it's a U. Let me know in the comments if I'm saying it wrong. I would much prefer to get people's names right. As someone whose name gets said wrong all the time, I understand the importance. Oh, City trying to filter that through a very tight space, but Newcastle eventually shut down the attack. And now trying to counter-attack. 2 minutes remain. Here's Longstaff. For me, Newcastle's player of the match, honestly. Tries to float it in, no success, but wins it back, but heads it straight to Rodri. And that pretty much quashes all dreams Newcastle have of gaining a point, even from this match. Bad start to 2024 for Newcastle. I'm guessing, yep, the full-time whistle blows, and it finishes 1-0 to Manchester City. Let me know in the comments what you think the score is going to be in real life. If you're a fan of either team, how do you feel the season's going, etc, etc. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new here. I'll be trying to upload every match before the match takes place. Bit of a tall task, but I'll give it a go. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibeza, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.